What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the unit. It's been a while since I've done a full video for you, so what I'm going to do today is actually a walkthrough. I'm going to go through and look at everything and show you kind of what all has changed, and I want to explain a few things I've done and things that I possibly do in the future, so let's get started. A few things have changed so far. We got rid of the bigger fridge, and I just put my little mini fridge I used to have in my room, filled it with a bunch of waters. Obviously, there's no electricity, so it still keeps it pretty cool enough for me at least. I just set my gym bag on top of it, and I have my few random stuff from being a storage unit. It's a 10 by 20 unit, so I only use about half of it, I would say, for this to train in here, so it's not too bad of a space. All in all, better than going to a gym and waiting and dealing with all that crap. So anyways, we'll start on this side over here. I just got these chains from Slater. Hooked me up, man. I love having chains on my equipment. Over there, I got some magnets where I'll post if I'm running a program, what I'm doing. Got like a little calendar up there. Obviously, I got my favorite reverse hyper. Got some boxes of chalk. Got a lot of 45s. And then I had the idea of just using these little magnets to hold up my little bands because it seems to work. I don't really have a hook set up yet because you're not really drilling into the wood or anything. And then for Christmas, I got this nice little bar stand so I can hold all my bars up there. So I don't think I changed any bars. Still got the safety squat bar, the football bar, the barbell, axle, and the bamboo bar. I did pick up a while ago another little belt squat. I can't even remember what brand it was. I just saw it on Marketplace pretty cheap. I still have my homemade one. And then over here is kind of all my detailing supplies. I used to be a real big detailer, so I ran a lot of Adams stuff, and I just have your basic detailing stuff, really. A bunch of ceramic coating and stuff. And then over there's my box. Got my iron neck. Got a little prowler. And then for Christmas, I actually got a Inzer bench shirt and Inzer squat briefs. So I kind of use those occasionally. I use the briefs more than I do the bench shirt for sure, but it's still fun to have, something to change it up. And then down here, obviously, I got my adjustable dumbbells. I've loaded these all the way up to 125, and they've never broke, so I'm sending it until they break on me. That's the whole goal. I got my little cheat mats is what I've been putting down on this wood for the time being. That's going to change at some point here, hopefully soon. I have some mats that are going to be on the way. So when it gets hot, that is what I use right there, is that little work fan. And it actually doesn't do too bad. I usually just suck it up. I got my flags, obviously, the Rogue, West Side Barbell. Just kind of cool to throw up. I got my third place medallions because I can't win. I got a cheap little pulley system I've been using. I've loaded this sucker up too. I probably had over 100 pounds on it, just doing certain lifts, usually with pull downs, and it's never gave me any problems. This rack in general from Dick's has never gave me any problems. I've loaded up over 600 pounds on it, and it's just taken it. And then I even have the bands tied around down there. And the reason I have these I took it off of a pallet, but I would put these on top because there's a little lip that sticks out right here, and I would put weight on this to keep it from flipping up, because when I would put both green and red band on and I would squat out of here, the whole thing would actually pull up off the ground, because obviously I'm in a storage unit and I can't drill into their concrete. So I usually put some good amount of weight on here instead of my little tree. That way it doesn't move as much, but it still does really good. And then I still have the Ethos bench I got from Dick's. And it served me really well. I haven't had any issues with it yet. Everything's been good. We had some dumbbells we got years ago. Just little ones, go up to 20. And then obviously those are my support beams. So it's been a solid setup. I can't complain about any of it. I've done really well with all of it. The Olympic platform I got from one of our local little thrift stores, and like I said, I'm getting the mats to put down right here where they're supposed to be. That way I don't make any craters. Like I said, when I've been deadlifting, I'll throw down those other mats and make sure nothing's wrong with it. Everything's solid. I did a while ago get this from the local gym. It's just a beat up little old rack, but that's kind of the way I want my stuff because I'm not going to treat it very nice. I did get these camber bar attachments. I believe they're like 120 bucks from ProLock. and they've served me really well. I use them quite a bit, as well as my little bike I got here. It does good for when I'm warming up on leg days. Nothing too crazy on it. I'm not really a big cardio guy, so I don't really have to worry about it. I guess another thing I don't know if I've talked about is actually my little sign up here. Daniel Espenshade made it for me. I'll have to tag him in this part. And it was really cool, man. He was just starting out and he was like, hey, let me make you something. I said, sweet, go for it. I mean, you can see it's really sweet. So definitely hit him up. I know he does that on the side a little bit. He's really good at it. So feel free to shout him out. Yeah. And I think that's pretty much it on the gym. I've done every event really needed in here. I have a little stone hidden back there, and I'm probably getting another one here soon. But I'm probably using, I would say, a 10 by 10 space if you're counting from right where it starts, because I got to have some walkway room inside. I tried pushing as far back as I could. So yeah, I mean, anything's possible. When you own the equipment, it feels a lot better than paying somebody monthly to go to a gym. It's something I'm really glad I did. Just knowing when I come here, it's all my stuff, and there's no ego when you're in a gym, when you're in this gym. 100%. It's only you, and that's actually brings me to this. I printed off this little quote. You can probably pause it if you need to read it, but that is straight facts, and that was up there at Team Boss, and I had to bring that down to my gym. That's something I've always agreed with. So, yep, this is the unit now. This is April 2024. So we've came a long way since we started. Definitely a lot more room, a lot better equipment, a lot better setup. I really got no complaints. The next thing I'm looking to do is probably a standalone pull down attachment, which in my head might go somewhere around here. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure that out when the time comes. I mean, it may even go where the hyper is. I got to measure it out and get it figured out. It'd be a lot better to separate from the little pulley and actually have a good setup. Like I said, it does its purpose, but I can't do any pulley from the ground setup yet if I wanted to. I was thinking of ways to rig it from the holes right here, but just nothing worked out yet. So that is it. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to Hometown Integrated Medicine. They've been my people ever since I started. Dylan and Monica, they've always taken good care of me. Anytime I needed anything, they were always there for me. That is everything I got for you guys today. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Any possible ideas that I could add to the unit to make it better. Feel free to let me know. Thanks.